famous restaurant Dickey's Barbecue exposed 3 million customer credit card details. Dickey's Barbecue, the largest barbecue restaurant chain in the US, suffered breach of its point-of-sale devices between July 2019 and August 2020. The card details of more than 3 million customers have been posted this week on a carding and fraud marketplace known as Joker's Stash. The discovery was made by Gemini Advisory, a cybersecurity firm that tracks financial fraud. After analyzing the data together with its financial partners, Gemini said the data appears to have been obtained after hackers compromised the in-store point-of-sale system used at Dickey's restaurants. Gemini says hackers appear to have compromised 156 out of Dickey's 469 locations, with the compromised restaurants located across 30 states, and with the highest exposure being in California and Arizona. The worst part of Dickey's Barbecue breach is that the cards are being sold at just $17. Address bar spoofing vulnerability in popular browser left millions of people at risk. An address bar spoofing vulnerability, which is not very common, however dangerous, that allow attackers to trick users into viewing malicious website while showing the incorrect website address in the browser address bar. The address bar of a browser is considered first as well as the last line of defense on mobile browsers, where a well-aware users take precautions by replying on the address bar. In a report published this week by a cybersecurity firm Rapid7, the company said that they worked with a Pakistani security researcher Rafe Balot to disclose 10 new address bar spoofing vulnerabilities across 7 mobile browser applications. Impacted browsers include big names like Apple Safari, Opera Touch, Opera Mini, and others. All major browser vendors have already fixed the issue, but at the same time it still poses the risk on user side who has not updated their affected browsers. Russia's destructive cyber war unit, Sandvon, charged for carrying out major cyber attacks. US Department of Justice has officially charged 6 Russian residents who are known to have been part of Russia's most advanced hacking group called Sandvon. In past records, one of the major attacks by this group was so severe that it resulted in complete blackout in western Ukraine by shutting down electricity for 250,000 residents. Sandvon hacker group charged for computer fraud and conspiracy by Department of Justice on Monday, who were also known to have been part of hacking US states' boards of election held in 2016. Attacks carried by this group not only affected US computer network, but also disrupted networks and systems worldwide, including Republic of Korea, Ukraine, Georgia, France and Netherlands. Morgan Stanley, a US-based investment banking company, fined $60 million for failing to adequately protect customer data. Morgan Stanley has agreed to pay $60 million as part of a settlement with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency for failing to adequately protect customer data when the bank decommissioned to US-based wealth management data centers. According to the OCC's consent order, Morgan Stanley Bank and Morgan Stanley Private Bank failed to maintain an appropriate inventory of the customer data stored on the hardware in a 2016 decommissioning, failed to recognize the potential risks of a data breach during this process, and failed to properly assess the potential data breach risks incurred by using third-party subcontractors to conduct the decommissioning. The order said the bank was engaged in unsafe or unsound practices that were part of a pattern of misconduct. In a statement, Morgan Stanley said it has instituted enhanced security procedures, including continuous fraud monitoring, and will continue to strengthen the controls that companies have in place to protect their clients' information. Safeguarding their clients' information is of paramount importance. Dr. Reddy, an Indian drug maker healthcare company, suffers a major cyber attack. India's leading pharmaceutical company Dr. Reddy's Laboratories has isolated all its data center services in the wake of a cyber attack in the early hours of Thursday to take required preventive actions. Sources said, as a precautionary measure, the company had also temporarily shut down some of the production facilities. Dr. Reddy's is among firms testing vaccines for the coronavirus. It received approval, together with Russian Direct Investment Fund, to conduct human clinical trials in India. Commenting on the development, Mukesh Rathi, CIO at Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, said, "We are anticipating all services to be up within 24 hours, and we do not foresee any major impact on our operations due to this incident." Now it's time to list down the top security recommendations and strategy for you to counter the risks and threats referred in today's bulletin. Despite putting all possible security control on parameters and access layer, there are still risks left on possible abuse of authorized privilege or exploitation of zero-day risk. Implementation of zero-trust solution and encryption and tokenization of sensitive data can help prevent or minimize potentials of leakage of sensitive data during breach. Although humans are considered as first layer of defense, especially in scenario of a phishing attacks, but certain risk associated with the application and browser can still help bypass detection of threat by even a well-aware cybersecurity professional, and they can be tricked to become a victim of attack. Putting measures at individual and enterprise level to update the system, software, and browsers across all kind of devices, including mobile, should be on top of the priority. As laws are getting stringent across the globe, the evidences are important to prove any people behind the breaches. Putting right focus and effort in building detection capabilities are way important than bringing a fancy business tools where enterprises put most of their investment. If detection capabilities are smart, then only an enterprise can bring a smart protection capability or provide right evidence in court of justice to prove someone's involvement. Undertaking vendor due diligence and vendor risk assessment with right resources or right service provider is as important as having or outsourcing right financial advisor for any enterprises, as fail to do so can have similar consequences on business and its stability. Enterprises should form a dedicated function for vendor risk management with qualified professionals and/or should opt for managed service provider who can manage end-to-end vendor risk for maturing with continuous monitoring and reporting. Decades-old service providers like Fortrix are creating stepping stone for others to join the race to bring effective services. Strengthening security at all parameters in an enterprise environment is important to build a multi-layer defense strategy to fight against advanced threats. An organization should build their use cases for selection of right security solution not just based on the technology they have deployed, but should also consider the purpose of each technology adoption to match the security goal as a topping with each business goals in order to ensure that aside to availability of the service, its confidentiality and integrity are also maintained. We encourage all the non-profit communities in the domain of cyber security to use the space to promote their noble initiatives through our videos. You can contact us at community@whitehatguru.net.